Actualizing the lesson plans to video teaching requires necessary editing skills for teachers. A community of teachers in the new normal is a fundamental aspect for the production team to make video teaching as a living pedagogy in the new normal.
In a department, the ICT personnel may help as editors and videographers to facilitate the recording, editing, and applying treatments for the video teaching.
Tapping the right teachers to this remarkable endeavor will sustain the production of a quality science video teaching to reach learners at their homes. Video editors work with a scriptwriter, host teacher, and other members of the production team to produce a meaningful, love-based video teaching outputs. Video teaching is not a one-time, big-time, new normal pedagogical approach. This includes ample time to design lesson plans made by scriptwriters, record host teachers in discussing science concepts and involve the evaluation of master teachers and head teachers.
Screened or reviewed by the quality assurance team composed of master teachers and academic or head teacher, the video teaching lesson is forwarded to the production team for revision. In this phase, teachers finalize by taking in the comments and suggestions from seasoned science teacher on how to effectively teach hard-to-be-learned science concepts.
Hello, I am Paulino and I am a media arts teacher, and I am playing the role of being the teacher, videographer, and editor in the production team, wherein we bring in the elements of art and design into the craft of teaching through video lesson. My primary role is to shoot every segment of the production or of the video lesson for us to produce a quality output as a team. Probably the greatest challenge that we are having right now is making use of whatever we have. We have made shifts or makeshift studios, made use of the available gadgets that we should work on as a team. And at the same time, the greatest challenge as well would be the time and the energy that we need to sustain in order for us to finish a quality output. Okay, functioning as a videographer and as an editor in the team, you need to sustain your energy for you to be able to work this out, including the days and the nights that you should spend with the team, including the editing of the videos. And for now, we are working on so many things, and aside from, of course, being a videographer and editor, we also teach at the same time, and we check modules. So it's a great challenge for me.
Teacher Rex is a video editor and videographer as well. Given his skills, the production team works well with all the required technicalities and visual effects and produces quality-assured video teaching lessons as a supplementary material to implement the science lesson in a modular delivery mode.
If I were to identify one of the challenges, aside from the one that I mentioned, is that for me to be able to collaborate with the production team, it's very hard sometimes to work with varied teachers who are having varied or different interests at the same time. Working in a science lesson, I am not a science major, so I really have to work with the scriptwriter or the content editor for me to be able to produce quality outputs at the same time. So working with the least mastered competency in the Department of Education, particularly in science aid, would make our abilities to merge and collaborate and to actually have a synergy for us to be able to work out a good, at the same time, quality video lesson. Through a video lesson at the same time, it's quite challenging as well to really work with another team, and that is the quality assurance. Here, we are having the head teachers as well as the master teachers to really check on every segment wherein they will be working on the content at the same time the aesthetics of what we are producing as a video lesson. please take note that we are not working a lesson alone, but this is now putting all the elements of film for us to be able to make sure that we engage the learners even behind or amidst all the distance and the remoteness of the teaching that they're working on right now in the new normal. Functioning into two terms such as a videographer and an editor, you really need to have a good mindset. In order for you to work with the others, you have to have a skill wherein it would involve the 21st century skills. For example, you have to have your ICT skills, you also have to work with the others, and that is communication. You also need to collaborate with the others, and at the same time, you have to have a critical thinking skill for you to decide on which part is necessary and which part should be improved. So there, and through video lesson, we can be able to work out all these 4 C's for you to deliver and produce quality video lesson as well. Now, what is really important here is that you don't need to have high-end gadgets for you to work out all these quality outputs. But all you need to do is to maximize all these special effects. You can be able to make use of transitions. You can be able to navigate all these background noise remover and the like. And you could be able to have transitions from one segment to another. Again, working all these complexities might be challenging at first, but of course, through a growth mindset, through having an open mind, we could be able to work things out as long as we manage our time properly. That's another thing that we should work on, because as a production team, you really have to wait with each other, and there should be a timeline for every set or for every segment of a video lesson for you to make sure that each segment is of quality from the next segment and so on and so forth. Now, probably when you try to think about the best advice that I could give to all of you as a teacher at the same time as a videographer and as an editor, you really have to focus on working together as a team. Regardless probably of your skills, regardless of the high-end gadgets that you have, you really have to work with one another. It starts with the script writing, working with the host teacher, at the same time with the quality assurance team. What you really need is for them to suggest, at the same time to be selfless in such a way that we are working on a science video lesson that would focus on the least mastered competency for the learners. So through the video lesson, through our manner of collaborating with each other, we could be able to reach the last, the least, and the lost of the society, especially with the limitations that we're experiencing in the new normal, in the high school level at the same time. Because compared probably to other science subjects or to other subjects, science really needs to be portrayed in a visual format, wherein they could be able to produce and to show the procedures, methods, including the realia or the models or the equipment that should be used by the learner, even at their homes. As a teacher, videographer, and an editor, I am really thankful that I am with the like-minded professionals, including the scriptwriter, the host teacher, and the whole school community in general. Through this, we can be able to reach out to the communities or the barangays, even the farthest barangays here in our vicinity. So through the video lesson, I'm very happy as well that I am developing my skill aside from, of course, being a broadcaster at the same time, a videographer, probably because we're helping together in how to manage and at the same time how to portray each segment or even the script. We really help each other. So there, I'm happy that I am working with them, and through this, we can be able to say that para sa bata, para sa bayan.
#EduAksyon Ngayon. The new normal teaching learning comes with cooperative teachers who aim to produce quality-assured videos for the benefits of learners who are future scientists and knowledge creators, as to teachers who extend extra efforts not only to facilitate the learning continuity plans
but also offers their skills, talents, and abilities in reaching out the last, the least, and even the lost in the darkest moments of educational landscape deserve enough recognition and support from the community.